In southern Lebanon, whether Muslim or Christian, village after village has been destroyed by Israeli airstrikes and ground operations. Israel's war against Lebanese militia Hezbollah has left more than 3,000 dead and counting. The Israeli military vowing to end the group's rocket attacks on northern Israel. But there are fears the incessant bombing will produce another kind of casualty. Take a look at this image. The burnt-out vehicles are a familiar sight by now, except in the background stands the Baalbek Temple complex, one of the best-preserved Roman ruins in the world, at least for now.
My heart is breaking, my soul is aching, and the worst part is that we can't do anything but just write reports and beg countries to listen to us.
Lebanon is packed with World Heritage sites like this one here, north of the capital Beirut, which archaeologists say tells the story of humanity.
We are sitting in a Roman column from the 2nd century and looking at the Bronze Age city from 2,500 years old and a city wall which is also 3,000 years old. And behind us is the city.
Now, the bombs haven't hit this place here, the ancient port city of Byblos, one of several UNESCO heritage sites that dot this tiny country. But Israeli airstrikes have hit dangerously close to others. This video was taken in the southern city of Tyre by Dr. Nader Siklawi. He was near the Roman ruins he spent his entire career trying to preserve. And as we sit down for an interview in Beirut... Was that another strike that I just heard?
Yes,
yeah. So we're about to start, and we've just heard some explosions in the southern suburbs of Beirut.
If we have an enemy looks like Israel, what we can do with him? What we can do?
The IDF says it only targets Hezbollah, but that the group embeds itself in civilian areas, including heritage sites.
And the site, it's opening. There is no building.
There's no Hezbollah presence.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Archaeologists aren't just worried about direct hits on the monuments. They say blast vibrations could also cause irreparable damage, as could the use of white phosphorus munitions, which the IDF denies using.
It's like a sacred place for me.
Tanya Zavan believes ancient monuments are increasingly becoming casualties of war, pointing to Afghanistan in 2001, when the Taliban destroyed the Bamiyan Buddhas. And then to Syria and Iraq, where Islamic State militants ravaged ancient sites and statues. Both Christians and Muslims here treasure their shared history.
It's not only our history, it's the world history. We are only the keepers of this legacy. We are the keepers of the story of humanity.
Daniele Hamamdjian, NBC News, Byblos in Lebanon.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.